What is up, everyone? Welcome to 5 Things We Learned from Game Week 13. My name is Ryan from the Football Chatbox. Let's get straight into what we've learned so far from Game Week 13 and see what we can take and apply into Game Week 14. Let's start into the video. In number 1, we've got new 3.9 million goalkeeper. Now, City drew with Liverpool 1-1, where Haaland got a goal, Salah got an assist, Trent got a goal. But the key takeaways from this game were Alisson is now potentially out for about 5 weeks, is the rumor, which could mean that's about 6 to 7 game weeks, roughly. Now, Liverpool's two goalkeepers on FPL, at least for now, is Adrian at 4 million and Kelleher at 3.9 million. And we're expecting that Kelleher could potentially be an option for those 5 to 6, somewhere around 6 to 7 game weeks time period. We have to kind of wait and see on the confirmed reports of Alisson, but this could be an option, especially for those of you who have a Turner Areola combo, and just like me, and we're looking at Areola and we're like, well, we put up with you for this many game weeks and not a single clean sheet return. I mean, with Liverpool's upcoming set of fixtures, I think it's it's actually a legitimate move, especially since Turner has lost his spot, to kind of downgrade Turner and go to this 3.9 million goalkeeper in Kelleher. Most likely he will be the one who will keep for Liverpool. So this is a legitimate move, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. And apart from him, to add with Alvarez, there was a leak that Alvarez was going to be benched, but then Grealish couldn't make it into the into the squad because of not feeling fully fit because of being ill. So what does this mean for Alvarez? Let's assume let's say that leak was kind of true, that Alvarez was going to be benched. Does that mean that Pep is going to try another system of Grealish on the left, Doku on the right, Foden in the middle? Is that how it's going to happen? I don't know. This is something to kind of keep an eye out and wait and see how things are going to play, because that could also mean that Alvarez, in terms of minutes, isn't as guaranteed as we once thought. So yeah, let me know from what you took away from that game, and let's move into number 2, consecutive losses. Now, Spurs on the back of 3 losses, with City up next as well. Bentancur out injured now after the Matty Cash tackle. We'll speak about Cash as well. Cash needs to be thought about as well. But Spurs not looking good. No proper centre back at the moment. I think Romero is still suspended. And obviously Van der Ven is out for quite a while. Can it get better for Spurs? We don't really know. I still think Pedro Porro is a really good attacking fullback, that or at least a fullback that's involved quite a lot in Spurs' attacking play. And I still think he's a good option with, like, after the City game, the fixtures kind of turn a bit more better. Heung-min Son at 9 million. I mean, he scored a hat-trick of offside goals. And they were very tight calls as well. On another day, you could be looking at Heung-min Son with a hat-trick and a massive scoreline. Now, I still think Son is a good FPL player, playing out of position as a number 9 striker option for a team that will always continue to attack regardless of their last 3 losses. The City game is tough, but if you can if you can go past that, they do have a decent run of fixtures coming after that. So it's one to consider, at least in terms of Spurs options, whether you want to keep or not keep. I still think there is value in them from an attacking point of view. Defensively, it's a bit of a question, but then Porro is very involved in attacking play and still getting returns even though they're not keeping clean sheets. So I don't mind holding on to the 2 of them personally. Matty Cash, on the other hand, I've sold him. And for who? You'll know in the team selection video tomorrow on a Tuesday live stream. Make sure to join so that you know for who. But if you have Matty Cash or Diaby, what are you doing? Let me know in the comments. As we move into number 3, Newcastle returns. Now, Gordon, goal, assist, huge displays. Lascelles, goal for anyone who went for Lascelles and started him. what a return for him as well. Trippier, unlucky, could have got an assist if only Joe Linton knows how to put it in the back of the net at that moment, but he ended up going and scoring again after that. Reece James, red card injury. Cucurella suspended for the next game against Brighton. 2 defensive players missing. Colwill is back now. I'm not sure whether Colwill was a tactical of him not starting, or was there a reason for him being benched because of coming after injury? Not really sure on that. That's a one to wait and see. But I still think Colwill is a good option going forward. But yeah, Newcastle doing well. Obviously, did score 4. The red card kind of played into it as well. But I still think they're a good option going forward. Got a good run coming up. They're playing United next. And if you saw the highlights or even watched the United-Everton game, you would have seen that Everton had a lot of chances. So if you have your Newcastle players, I would still probably keep and potentially start them in the upcoming game. But yeah, that's the Newcastle-Chelsea game. Let me know what you thought about that as we move into number 4, Eze and Bowen injuries. Now, Bowen not featured in the squad at all. We don't know at the exact time as to like how serious that injury is. We don't know whether it was just that one game that he's missing and he's back. If he's back after that, I will still keep him. They do have a midweek European fixture, so maybe we get a bit more information from Moyes from that. That's kind of one to wait and see. If you have Bowen like me, I would probably still wait, see whether we get information from Moyes from the European fixture to kind of know what's going to happen with regards to Bowen. So that's a one to wait and watch. Eze, unlucky, got injured as well. A lot of people bought Eze in for this week before trying to go to a Palmer, like a 3-week slot. Now, with Eze injured, do you go to Palmer? Or have you got Mbeumo? If you haven't got Mbeumo, I probably would go to Mbeumo, to be honest. From Eze to Mbeumo straight away. If you can't afford to go there, then I think you might as well go to Palmer at the moment, to be honest. Because they will be playing a Brighton team, Chelsea, who still don't have Dunk as well because of his suspension. So what do? Do you move to... Again, this is the one to wait and see with regards to Eze as well in terms of what the status of his injury is. But yeah, that's another question. What are you doing with Eze? Or do you go to the side swap to Olise? But I don't know if I'll go. Olise is a really good player, but the fixtures are going to turn for Crystal Palace in a short period. So I might probably still go to Mbeumo, who should have scored probably against Arsenal, but we'll get to that in the next one. But yeah, let me know what you're doing in this as we move into the final one, number 5. The only clean sheets, I say that, we'll have in a photo of Garnacho on here. What a goal. Is that probably the goal of the season? Let me know in the comments. But I think it's at least one of the top contenders for goal of the season. What a goal. What a finish. Did you start him? Did you play him? Let me know in the comments. But let's move into the 5th one where we're talking about the only clean sheets. Ramsdale and Onana, since I sold him on the wildcard, has now gone and kept 3 clean sheets in a row. Even though maybe the expected goals considered numbers haven't been looking good. They've been grinding out clean sheets, trying their best. And Onana has been making saves, getting bonus points because of that, and getting returns. Now, will he continue to keep clean sheets? United's fixtures are about to turn a bit more harder. So I am not sure, but the return of Luke Shaw does help United. Kobe Mainu coming back as well to fitness does help United. We kind of had to wait and see. Newcastle up next is not good, not easy. But let's see after their slightly tough run. I think there might be a team to consider. Onana is now, interestingly, after the shocking comments and starts that were made about him, the top goalkeeper for clean sheets or sharing that position right now. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, Ramsdale kept a clean sheet, but I don't think he might start again for Arsenal, at least in the league. Gave a chance to Mbeumo, who probably should have scored. Had another bad throw as well in that first half. Did cause mistakes. I think Raya, I won't be surprised if David Raya does come back in and play the next game. But yeah, didn't look great from Ramsdale, even though they kept a clean sheet. But Arsenal defense in general, even out of all of that, still one of the best defenses. And if you're looking to double up, it's still a decent opportunity if you can go to Saliba. And at this moment, Zinchenko. Now, the problem I still have with Zinchenko is the minutes. Slight problem with that. Now, if you can kind of have a good defender just in case on your bench, if he doesn't start and doesn't come on, then it's fine. I still think Zinchenko at 4.9 million for those looking for Matty Cash replacements. He's also a really good option. But if you want to know who I went for, come for the team selection video tomorrow, which will be the video that will be live streaming tomorrow, team selection Tuesday, 9 p.m. Sydney time. So that's 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight time, which would be, I think, 10 a.m. GMT. So yeah, just convert on Google and see. But yeah, join me for that as we'll do a live stream answering all your questions. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and I will see you all for the team selection video. And also let me know, what else did you learn from Game Week 13? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.